migraine attacks and stay in rhythm with Ubrelvy.
You're watching KWQC-TV, the news leader, making a difference in the Quad Cities. Live from the KWQC Broadcast Center in downtown Davenport with Morgan Ottier and Kyle Kiel. This is Quad Cities Live.
Today on QCL, festive fun along the Mississippi River in Savanna, Illinois. From glowing light displays to a kid's Christmas bash, we're getting a preview of all the holiday happenings.
Plus raffles, a dart tournament, giveaways, and even a partnership with Checkers. We're talking with the QC Veterans Outreach Center about this weekend's big fundraising events.
And later in our Wins of the Week, a look at some holiday cheer here at TV6. Hello and welcome to Quad Cities Live on this Friday, December 12th. Thank you for joining us. I'm Morgan Ottier.
And I'm Kyle Kiel. If you love toys, comics, collectibles, or anything pop culture, really, this weekend's QC Toy Show is shaping up to be their biggest event yet.
It's happening both Saturday and Sunday at the Bend Expo in East Moline with more than 100 vendors, artists, and fan favorites. Joining us now with those details is Marcus Gray. Marcus, welcome back to the show. Thanks for being here.
Hey guys, thanks for having me back. Seems like I was just here for Planet Funk, but don't worry, we'll be back again for next year. But right now,
can't wait.
I'm here to talk about some fun toys.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so this event is called December to Remember Con. I love the names that you guys give these different events. So what can people expect? It takes place, as we mentioned, both Saturday and Sunday.
So this time we got 2 shows in one and twice the fun, but you got QC FrightCon and the QC Toy Show going on all at the same time.
Oh, wow.
Oh, okay.
Yes, so we're going to have a smattering of toys, as you can see here, and tons of guests, over 100 and something plus vendors, and tons more there.
That's wonderful.
And we have a lot happening there, as you mentioned. So we've got the comics, we've got cosplay going on, gaming, and so much more. So talk about some of the vendors and some of the activities that people can partake in this weekend.
So there's vendors of all types. Obviously the toy vendors that'll be selling some wrestling figures, some Megazords, your dolls, your gargoyles, a smattering of all that. But then also there's Hot Wheel collectors that like to come. So for your diecast fans out there, there's a lot of diecast dealers there. Then we know the most popular stuff, that's the Pokemon cards and Magic and Yu-Gi-Oh and everything else. There'll be
those are still a hit.
Yeah,
all these years later. Wow.
Yeah, people eat those. They just love them. They just eat those things up. They can barely keep them in stores, but they'll be there. And also there's tattoos that'll be going on. So if you want to get some nerdy tattoos related,
I mean, who doesn't want to, right?
Who doesn't want a rainbow bright tattoo?
Yeah, go for it.
I know, I do. No, actually, we were talking about it before the show started, but these toys that you brought here today, this is all part of your personal collection, which is really cool, and I mean, unbelievable that you kind of are able to track down some of these super nostalgic items.
Yeah.
And, you know, this space over the weekend is going to be filled with folks just like you who love all of this.
Yes, and that we tend to go hunt for all that type of fun, nerdy goodness out there. I know people made the joke about the RossCon because they love finding toys out here and there, whether Ross's, Walmart, Target. But all these fine things are usually out there. But the other good thing too is the guests that will be down there that's associated with them.
Yeah.
So like we got Star Wars Black Series Brutus figure here, which the character won't be there, but you'll have 2 people that are on Star Wars that will be down there.
Star Wars fans, listen up.
Yeah, Chris Bartlett and Amy Allen, they will both be there. Chris is more known for C-3PO, so you'll recognize his voice as that.
That is great.
And then Amy she's played multiple Jedis and stuff like that throughout the Star Wars franchise.
That is cool.
Yeah, and then for the FrightCon side of the house, we'll have Pinhead. He'll be down there.
I saw that, yeah.
So this, unfortunately, it's misnamed. It's got Pennywise on the box.
Right,
so
we
it
know
was,
that's not right.
little misprint, so I think that makes it a little bit rarer. But
it makes it more rare.
But Paul Taylor will be down there, who is one of the Pinheads, and he'll be signing autographs all weekend. And then, obviously, we got some wrestlers. I got a figure of the Honky Tonk Man.
Yeah.
Okay.
He won't be there, but Lex Luger will be there present, signing autographs and all that fun stuff.
Yeah, and we've got, you know, some of the guests that are going to be there this weekend. You're seeing them on the screen right now. And, you know, even when I was putting this video together, I just thought this was just so cool. Okay, so there's the one you were just talking about, Paul Taylor with Pinhead. And Power Rangers.
Yeah,
I mean, that takes me back.
So we got Nakia Burrish and Catherine Sutherland, who they were both piloting, well, this Megazord and other Megazords throughout the Power Rangers franchise and whatnot. So I wanted to make sure we got some Power Rangers love in there with that representation there. So, and Catherine, she is super awesome. I think I met her multiple times, same thing with Nakia. So I highly recommend people getting out and meeting meeting your OG Power Ranger folks.
I love when they embrace that, like when they embrace the fans, because
they love the fans. They always like, hey, if you see them, go up, talk to them.
That's awesome.
And people love the nostalgia as well. So you mentioned that this is the collaboration between QC FrightCon. Can you give our viewers an idea of what QC FrightCon is?
Yeah, the difference.
So QC FrightCon is a horror show that is starting up. This is its inaugural event. So this is the very first.
Check it out this week.
They're going to test it out with the toy show. And then next year, it's going to be the same weekend as Planet Funk, right across the street, going on at the River Center.
That's exciting.
We'll be partnering up with the QC FrightCon next year for it, but it's bringing all types of horror celebration, fandom of just anything horror, from Dawn of the Dead, Hellraiser, all that fun stuff.
That's awesome. Okay, so here's the information on the screen. December to Remember Con is this Saturday, December 13th from 10 to 5. Admission is $15. There is early bird admission on Saturday starting at 9 for $20. Day 2 is Sunday, December 14th from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. Admission is $10. Kids 12 and under are free with an adult. The event, again, is being held at the Bend Expo in East Moline. Marcus, thank you for joining us. Thanks for bringing some of your treasures with you today. We appreciate you coming on the show.
Always love sharing that geeky love.
Yeah, we love it. We love it too.
Good to see you, and we look forward to seeing you next time as well. Well, coming up today on QCL, it's the final weekend for the Festival of Trees in Savanna, Illinois. Plus, light shows, music, and a cozy holiday getaway. We'll get all the details next.
You're watching Quad Cities Live.
If you're craving a little small-town Christmas magic, don't miss the festive fun happening in Savanna, Illinois. From twinkling light displays along the Mississippi River to hands-on kids activities, there is no shortage of ways to make the season bright. Joining us now is Brianna Junk, Marketing Director for the City of Savanna. Brianna, thank you so much for being here today. We really appreciate it.
Hi, thanks for having me.
Yes, it even looks, kind of festive behind you there. Festival of Trees, Brianna,
this is the final weekend for that. Yep, so they are open until 7 o'clock tonight, and then they are open Saturday and Sunday from noon to 5. It is the last weekend to view it, but it is worth your time. It is beautiful.
Yes, and I believe we may even have some video that you provided of the Festival of Trees, just so people can get a little peek of what it all looks like. And of course, you put together a really great video of just the entire weekend itself. Just so much going on, and we'll get to it, but there are so many new traditions that are starting this year as well. So Festival of Trees, that's at the museum there in Savanna. They're downtown. Are these judged at all, Brianna?
Yeah, so actually the Jingle Mingle event is tonight, where they will choose the winner.
Choose the winner tonight. Very fun. Something very cool this year is the Lions Club Drive-Through Light Show. This is special for a couple of reasons, right? Because it's there on the riverfront.
Yeah, so we have a really amazing Lions Club in our community. They are always willing to help and volunteer to make things better. So this is the first year that they made a drive-through light show right along the riverfront at Marquette Park. And that is open every night from 4 to 10 p.m. And it is also open through January 10th.
Okay, great. We're also seeing a couple of photos here of the Old Mill Park drive-through lights. So this is another special one that's put on every year. And we've got some kids, too, that participate in this drive-through light show.
Yeah, so this one is put on by the Savanna Park District, and they are open Friday through Sunday, 5 to 8, and they have local volunteers that help, but they also have some local 4-H clubs and Girl Scout groups that sell $1 hot chocolate that you can enjoy while you ride through.
No, that's great, and just getting the kids involved in that. They're so proud of themselves too when they can be part of something so special for the holidays. One thing we don't have visuals for, right? It's a brand new thing that you guys are doing this year is the holiday light display contest. But folks can actually go online and they can vote for their favorites. Are these like residential lights, or how does this work?
Yes, yeah. So every year we actually do a Halloween haunted house contest, and it was huge this year and it went really well. We have a newly formed Savanna's event committee, and we thought it would be fun to try to encourage Christmas lights this year. So we had 5 houses enter. The addresses are on Explore Savanna, and we will post the homes and the winners after the committee selects one.
After they select it. Okay, that's very fun. Now we've got Rock in the Block Kids Christmas Bash. I may be wrong, but is this also a new event that you guys are putting on this year?
Yeah, so this event is actually put on by a local shop called the Reclamation Station. They formed this event. They had done a Halloween event that went really well, and so they decided they wanted to make an ornament making event for children and families. It's completely free to attend. There'll be live music from 3 on the Tree. Visit from Santa, and the kids can paint their own ornament. That is on Saturday, December 20th from 2 p.m. to 6 p.m.
Okay.
In a place called the Rhythm Room, which is right next to Hog Dogs on Main Street.
Wonderful. So that'll be a really good one. Along with that, there's an opportunity to have breakfast with Santa this weekend. But one thing we are showing on the screen right now, Brianna, is the historic church there in Savanna. That is an Airbnb. So people can actually stay in this building, which is incredibly beautiful, if they want to take a little getaway to Savanna.
Yeah, so this was renovated into an Airbnb a few years ago, but it just had new ownership from some established owners of other Airbnbs in Galena. So we're really excited. They brought some new life to the church. It looks beautiful, and they actually just installed a brand new hot tub out back. So to me, it's the perfect winter getaway to come and explore Savanna.
It is. It's beautiful with the stained glass windows, and just as you said, hot tub, the hot tub popped up on the screen. So that was just perfect timing, Brianna. Now, for folks who are watching, anytime that you want to find out what is going on in Savanna, Illinois, you can find a link to a calendar of events by heading to the website on your screen, exploresavanna.com. Brianna, we just want to thank you again for joining us via Zoom today. We really appreciate your time, and we hope lots of folks make the trip out to Savanna if they're not from there and check out everything you guys have going on.
Well, thank you so much. Have a great Christmas.
You as well. Thank you. And still to come on QCL, the Army-Navy rivalry heats up this weekend. But here in the Quad Cities, it's all for a great cause. How one local fundraiser is supporting thousands of veterans.
You're watching Quad Cities Live.
The Army-Navy game may be one of the biggest rivalries in sports, but the Quad Cities Veterans Outreach Center is using it as an opportunity to come together and show support.
That's right. This Saturday, December 13th, the center is hosting its 4th annual Army-Navy game fundraiser at American Legion Post 227 in East Moline. Joining us now with more on the event is Lola Vandewally from the Quad City Veterans Outreach Center. Lola, thank you for joining us today.
Well, thank you for having me. Thanks
obviously a very important fundraiser that's happening tomorrow because the Quad City Veterans Outreach Center really does a lot for the community. So just give us a little bit of background of everything you do.
Okay. We started in 2016. Our first holiday, we served 37 veterans, and this year we served over 6,000. Went into the holidays with over 6,000 registered at the center. We have a lot of services there, everything from a grocery store to a barber shop to a library, DVD exchange, sewing room, an essentials room, a little bit of everything. And one of our biggest things is adaptive sports, all our wheelchair programs.
Oh, I love that. And I mean, I think the biggest thing that I hear when I hear all of that is camaraderie, it's socialization. You know, our veterans, I mean, many of them are getting older, especially when we're talking about, you know, World War II, Vietnam, and that's harder to do. It's harder to come by friends who have been through the same things that you've been through, and it's just, you've given everyone this great space to do that. It's very special.
Yeah.
So we want to talk about this fundraiser. Very popular. You all raised a lot of money at this event last year. So tell us about it. Kyle told us where it is, but what can we expect when we go?
Oh, you can expect a lot going on that day. Brian and Dixie and the whole group at the East Moline Legion has put on a big affair for us again. There'll be a dart tournament, there'll be raffles, there'll be 50-50s, there'll be a lot of camaraderie going on there all day, and it opens up at noon for everybody to come, get signed up and get going. We've got a lot of great raffle prizes.
And of course, you'll have the big game on as well. That's a big draw. So one thing is you have a lot of items that are up for auction that are going to really help boost those funds that will go to the Outreach Center. So let's talk about some of the items. We're going to have some photos on the screen. You also have a beautiful piece of jewelry from Key Jewelers here.
Yes.
Gorgeous.
Really gorgeous one there. And we have a couple big screen TVs. We have a pizza oven. We have a nice big grill, Blackstone grill.
That's the one I want.
A lot of gift baskets. A lot of tickets, a lot of gift cards. There's a lot. It's a big room full of prizes and stuff. And it'll be a good time.
We've got the photos on the screen right now, and like I said with our other guests today, you know, I edit these. So I saw that Blackstone, and I'm like, I'm gonna be at the Legion. I'm trying to get my hands on that. Blackstone.
Big or small. I mean, you have it all. There's some Packers memorabilia there. You've got some Bears as well. So supporting all the teams.
Some Chicago sports. So there's some really great items there. But can we talk a little bit about how this fundraising really benefits the organization? Because you know, you have all those opportunities for veterans in that space, but it's growing every year, and that does cost money.
It does, in the overhead. And the one thing about the center is we're 100% volunteers. Nobody gets paid at our center, and we don't get federal or state funding. So we're out raising our own funds all year long to keep our outreach center where it needs to be, and to be able to offer these resources to our veterans. So our community is very proud of our veterans here. We all come together, and this is how we make it happen. Just like with this, everybody will come tomorrow, and all the funding from this will help keep our pantry and our grocery store and our essentials and everything like that all stocked, and our building still going.
Yeah, that's incredible. And you know, if you are maybe on the Iowa side of the river, don't necessarily want to go over to East Moline, you've got a really good partnership at the Public House in Davenport as well.
That's correct. Public House is also having an Army-Navy fundraiser tomorrow. Part of us will be there, and the rest of us will be over at the Legion. So it'll be dueling fundraisers tomorrow. We're really looking forward to it.
And they do a great job with fundraisers.
They really do.
There,
they really do. Very good for the community. Well, the 4th annual Army-Navy fundraiser starts at noon Saturday, December 13th. That's tomorrow, of course, at the American Legion Post 227 in East Moline. There is also a partnership with Checkers locations that goes through tomorrow as well. Buy a large fry. Proceeds to that will go to the QC Veterans Outreach Center. We've got the address of the center on the screen, and if you want to learn more about what they do for our veterans in the community, you can visit qcvetsoutreach.com. Lola, once again, good to see you, and thanks for joining us today. We appreciate it.
Thank you very much. Coming up on Quad Cities Live, our wins of the week, including a special mail delivery from an elf on the shelf. That's next. It is time now for our wins of the week on a Friday, and as you heard before we went to break, we got a special delivery at our house from our elf on the shelf. So typically the elf is popping up somewhere new all the time, but a couple days ago the elf had a piece of mail. Mila had a piece of mail.
Mila the elf, I love that.
I'll let you take a listen as Darby reads that.
You are bringing great joy and delight to those who you love as they watch you experience this magical time of year. I will be sure to stop by Christmas Eve. Merry Christmas. Lots of love. Santa Claus. What?
And the look on her face, she was so excited
priceless.
Getting a letter from Santa. So I got to meet Santa Claus when I went on my holiday vacation trip to Alaska. We went to North Pole, Alaska, and I got to meet Santa Claus and ask him to write a letter to Darby. And it arrived in the mail this past week.
Oh, that's incredible.
So, yes, and it was like a very long letter and lots of really great things inside, and just made her feel good. And it was fun to watch her read that before she went to school in the morning.
And I mean, she did a great job reading. I mean, she's a good little reader.
Yeah, she's a good little reader. And then this morning, the elf popped up somewhere new, and she was actually a little disappointed that it didn't have any special extras.
But at least... she found her somewhere new, right?
Yes, she did. So.
Good job, Mila. Good job.
Yeah.
Excuse me. All right, so my win of the week, it is kind of work related. Earlier this week, we had newsroom potluck, where a really good spread of food. So there's some of us. Morgan, I know you enjoyed yours, but you were working hard on the show that day. So, but it was some good food, and then our holiday promos, they started to hit the air. So this is one with the morning team, the noon team, and the QCL team, and then the evening team did theirs as well, where we all kind of baked cookies and had some fun. So if you haven't seen those yet, I guess look for those on the air here over the next couple of weeks. But yeah, we had a little fun with the frosting. Jen and Dustin and Madeline did too.
Yeah, they went crazy.
So, and can we just talk about how great our promotions team is? I mean, that is just a phenomenal piece of video that they got together, and the things that they were having us do. I'm like, we'll do it because we know you're going to make it look good.
Yeah,
so
it's like, at this point, there is no complaining, because you know that whatever it turns out to be, it's going to be wonderful. They do such a great job, and this has been fun. I will say, to get together with our coworkers, you know, to not just come in and sit at your desk and do your job, but to be like, you know, having some laughs and things like that. And everyone in like one small confined area. Yeah, you don't get to see everyone all the time. So it was really, really, really fun. Yeah, it's been a great week. Well, thank you so much for watching QCL today.
Yes, Jeopardy is coming up next, followed by your news at 4, and we'll see you right back here next week.